Hello and welcome, my Outside the Box aficionados. Today, I am excited to continue for you my hypno-education series. And this time, it's on the benefits of self-hypnosis and how to do it fast and easy. Sooner or later, a person is able to realize the health benefits of self-hypnosis. Sooner or later, a person is able to realize that self-hypnosis can beat that high of the next cigarette, chocolate bar, or self-induced anxiety. And here is the even better bonus. In this video, I'm going to share with you how my fast, easy self-hypnosis techniques can help you feeling and looking younger. You can be sad, you can be happy. We become what our body language tells us to be. Are you struggling with anxiety? Do you wake up feeling panicky, knowing that you have to go back into work again, or face long-term home pressures? Do the simplest of issues, problems, challenges make you angry or irritable? All of these will have an adverse effect on your emotional and physical complete personality. Picture this. Your body language shows you're anxious and depressed. Your skin looks grey and dull. Your vocabulary tells those around you that you have toxic issues, all of which means you are not able to permit yourself to enjoy life, to be the best you can be. If that sounds familiar, stick with me and learn my top life hacks for self-hypnosis. I'm starting this program of videos today. Do these simple techniques, and sooner or later, you will realize those subtle choice changes that you are making on a minute-by-minute basis are working towards the goal you seek effortlessly. Sound good? Welcome. My name is Jules Derrick. I am a professional hypnotist, and I am on a mission to help as many people as possible shake off those life-led shackles and get back on top on a daily basis. But first, are you a good hypnotic subject? Hypnosis is just a pure state of focus, nothing more, nothing less. Let's see how your imagination capability and concentration does in a couple of suggestibility tests. Now, let's have some fun. Put your arms out in front of you. Palms opposite each other, one facing down, one facing up. Eyes closed now. I want you to imagine, only imagine, that in your right hand, I've placed a heavy bucket of sand. It's getting heavier and heavier, so much that as much as you try and take your hand up, it just wants to sink down. Feel that weight of that sand in your fingers, your wrists, your elbows, right up to your shoulders. As your right arm goes down, sinks down, travels down now, your whole body is so heavy. But in your left hand, I want you to imagine, only imagine, I've tied a bunch of helium balloons to your left hand. This left hand feels so light, it just wants to float up to the sky. So you have one hand being weighed down, pulled down, dragged down by the heavy bag of sand, and you have one floating up, drifting up, soaring higher and higher towards the sky. Feel the lightness of the top hand floating, drifting, soaring higher and higher. Feel the heaviness of the lower hand pulling, dragging, pulling that bucket down to your lap. Now, open your eyes and see where your hands are. Now, that wasn't hypnosis, but it was just suggestion. It was just suggestion. Let's do one more. Lock your fingers together like this. And stretch your hands out in front of you with your thumbs facing down. I want you to raise them above your head. And I want you to try and separate your hands. And the harder you try, the more they just stick. And as much as you try to unstick them, they can't unstick. 3, 2, 1. Release your elbows and stick your hands and shake them out. Did they stick? Or did you imagine? Or did you manage to pull them apart? If yes, please don't even let it concern you. That doesn't mean you can't be hypnotized. It actually tells me you have a strong mind, to which I can adapt the techniques I use. Okay, so just a little housekeeping before we move on. Please ensure your safety when following along today. Never listen or do these actions when operating machinery or driving. Please get comfortable now. Sit in a chair, feet flat on the floor, and hands on your lap. Are you ready to be hypnotized? Are you ready to own your own hypnosis today? Great. It's super easy. You can do all of these techniques together, or you can just choose one to do at a particular time. The aim is to create a state of focus, pure inner focus, to effectively and easily create the momentum through repetition, to make the changes to that existing backpack of bad beliefs and optimize new habits and new behaviors on a cellular, molecular, subconscious level. Okay. Changing your breathing changes how you feel because it affects your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. Your parasympathetic nervous system, can slow your heart, can reduce your BP, your blood pressure. The parasympathetic nervous system is tied to the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the body's neural superhighway, carrying information between our brain and our internal organs, controlling our body's response in times of stress or relaxation. It deepens even our immune system. It's the primary control of the nervous system. When the body is not under stress, the vagus nerve sends commands to slow our heart rate and breathing and increase digestion. So let's stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system now. I want you to start to breathe consciously. Slowly and gently start to breathe in for a shorter count than you breathe out. Ideally, I want you to breathe in for 7 and out for 11. Press your lips gently as you exhale. That's right. If you need to take some more breaths at first, that's absolutely fine. You can improve the depth of your breaths with practice. Do this. Perhaps set a timer for 5 minutes and progress to longer, and let the muscles of your entire body deeply relax as you do so. That's my first tip. As you breathe, say to yourself, as I now close my eyes and breathe in for 7 and out for 11. I notice the deep feeling of relaxation flowing through my body. With your eyes closed, now touch your thumb to your ring finger of your right hand. You may feel a special tingling sensation spread through your body, permitting ever greater release and relaxation. I want you to focus on that sensation. Is it moving? Is it intensifying? Are you more aware of it? And as you are attendant to your breathing, you notice the softening of the muscles through your entire body. And with each complete breath cycle, you can experience a little further release of tension, and your mind becomes calmer and less hurried. Then, while you're still doing your breathing, focusing your attention on your eyes, you are aware of a different feeling there. No longer responsive in the usual way, reluctant to open and resisting your efforts. Try to open them. They're refusing to open. And now you focus your attention on some sound that is present. And the more you focus on the sound, the greater the release of tension in your body and within your mind. And while your body feels completely relaxed, your mind feels at ease, all sounds fade into the background. As soon as you focus your attention on my voice, you are ready to consider suggestions of ways in which you can set the stage for decreasing your anxiety, whatever it is you wish. Could be frustration, could be guilt, could be pain with life. In experiencing these moments of calm, relaxation, you are preparing yourself, both consciously and unconsciously, for the challenges in decreasing whatever it is you want to improve. And as you expose yourself to your self-hypnosis session, your attention will be focused on these techniques. Another stimuli will remain on the periphery of your awareness, not distracting, not requiring your attention in the slightest. Your attitude towards the challenges of decreasing your anxiety will be that of openness. And in being open, you will be aware of any detail that doesn't quite fit or that doesn't make sense, and you will seek to understand. And in understanding, you will remember these breathing techniques, which you will apply at different times, ensuring the effectiveness of improving each and every anxious situation that you encounter. Also, in the depth of your mind, you will have ever-present awareness of your developing expectation of achieving your goal, whatever it may be. And with awareness of any reservation from any other part of you, there will be a renewal of your commitment to achieve this. Now, eyes open now, big stretch and shake it out. Okay, it's the same with anything. This breathing technique requires dedication, practice, and you will be able to do it at the drop of a hat whenever you feel anxious, stressed, or panicky. Just needing to get in touch with the inner focus. This is a fast, easy self-hypnosis technique that you can use whenever life gets a little too much or you need that hypnotic helping hand technique. Okay, so the next one is feel the hypnotic buzz. I've done a more detailed video on this, but here's a little more info we can add to this tapping experience. Now, I want you to decide what it is you want to change during this self-hypnosis session today. Ask yourself, how do you feel about a certain thing? How do you feel about what you want to change? Give it a 1 to 10, where 1, it doesn't bother you, and 10, it's horrendous, unbearable, unimaginable. So the feeling could be panicky, sad, anger, jealousy, whatever it is, say it out loud. And ask yourself how you'd rather feel: confident, accepted, happy. Form those 2 words that you have chosen into this sentence. Even though I feel, fill in the blank, I choose to feel, fill in the blank. Obviously, those words can change. So do this, hands up like this, rub your hands together, oops. And I want you to tap on the karate chop of your hand and say, even though I feel, I choose to feel, whatever your word is. Do the same with the other hand. Even though I feel, choose your word. I choose to feel, put your word in. Okay. Now, put your hands like this and tap on the top of your head. Tap in the top, right on the top. Say your sentence and tap on the top of your head. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. Now tap above your eyebrow. It doesn't matter which one. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. Side of your eye. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. And now under your eye. Even though I feel anxious, I choose to feel happy. Whatever you want, that's right. Under the nose. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. And while you do this, place the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just in that spot there. And now, on your chin. And say, even though I feel, I choose to feel. Now your collarbone. It's almost a magical tapping point. So use loose fists and tap like this. And say, even though I feel, I choose to feel, whatever your chosen words are. Well done. Back to your karate chop. That's right. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. Continue with them. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. Finger. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. Middle finger. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. Miss out your ring finger. On the outside of your little finger. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. Now, remember, your gamut 9 point is an essential point. So you draw a V down here and you feel the dip in between the tendons here. And you tap here. It's called the gamut 9. Even though I feel, I choose to feel. That's right. Still keep tapping. And look to the far left. So you keep your head forward and you look to the far left. Keep tapping. And now look to the far right. And now, form a clockwise circle with your eyes. I never know which way around that is. And then anti-clockwise, keeping your head perfectly straight. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Hum, anything. That's right. Okay. And breathe. Feel that hypnotic buzz. Assess the number. Is it lower, but not gone completely? Repeat again till it's at a manageable level and you are pleased with the outcome. Feel that buzz. You have just stimulated your body's natural energy channels and stimulated neural pathways. So now we have started our self-hypnosis journey. Oops. And remember, repetition is key. Enjoy doing it. Perhaps put the alarm on earlier. Sit on the side of the bed and tap yourself into the day. Stop that panic surge before it starts. Or even at work, go into the bathroom and close the cubicle door and do the tapping before you have to do that important presentation. So that's it for this little video. You've got your breathing and you've got your tapping. So more self-hypnosis techniques will be yours in my next hypno-educational video, which is something one of my followers coined for me. So as I always say, your mind and body already know what to do. Please like, and share. Yeah, I remembered. And let's pass this goodwill around for all to share. So until my next video, as I've said before, your mind and body already know what to do.